Hello traders, welcome to the channel. Today 19th May, Nifty ends this week at 22,500 and Banknifty at 48,200. We start this video with the analysis what we did during this entire week. See, on 30th April, okay, I'm just saying how we identified the top. On 30th April, when it was trading around the all-time high, I shared two options. The price comes to this level and moves higher. This can be in internals of wave 5, but below this level, this can be a decline. Okay, we identified the exact top, that is here. Okay, I draw this line. This line on 30th April. On 9th May, I shared two options. First, the price may reach between 21,400 to 21,100. For this, the price need to decline with the gaps and fast nature. We will discuss a lot why I selected this region. Okay, still, what is the reason behind it? So that's the way to understand the wave theory. And the second option, all this price action can be fourth, and the price may move higher from 21,750 to 21,780. I think around 21,800 is the last week support, and we have moved around 22,500. Right? So the important levels to watch is between 21,700 to 21,750. So that will decide the further course. This was shared on 9th May. See, the charts are, I think this is what happening now. For example, if you see, I drawn this trend line and expecting the price to turn from here, and you can see exactly from this trend line, the price is turning. Okay, this is the option. As of now, it is working, but still I give the reasons behind everything. Fine. The second option is ABC. Expecting price to come lower to 21,400 to 21,100. That is this level. See, for this, the price needs to decline with the gaps and fast nature. That is very important. Those who registered my course can understand it easily. Each and every wave has the character. Here, there is a lack in that particular fast nature. Okay, there is no gaps and there is no fast nature. Even if you check in the hourly chart, you can clearly see there is no fast nature here. Got it? That's the reason I am sharing this character also. So this is a chart expected on 9th May, option 1 and 2, and as of now, this is the option working out. On 9th May, see, but in the bigger picture, 21,850 can be some support if there is no gap down below that. See, again, I am giving importance to the characters. See, once you start giving characters to the waves, you will definitely see a difference in your wave count. So the thing is, we expect 21,850. I will share it now. See, on 9th May, I shared this. 9th May is here. Okay, when the price was trading around here, I expect 21,850 can be the support. To be frank, I expected one more low to 21,750 around. I don't want to say that everything I have analyzed perfectly. No, I expected one more low to 21,750. That is where the confusion part. Because if it is ABCD, see, for example, A, B, C, D, E, usually a triangle has the character of throw under. Okay, so I expect here I cannot find a clear ending pattern in that 5 wave. So I expected one more high and come down. Even if you notice, in previous video I explained how the internals also will work if it is in ABC or if it is 1, 2, 3. So if you not yet watched the previous video, kindly watch it. It will be highly helpful. This is what I expected after this high around 22,120. I expected one more low to 21,750 levels. If it comes there, then there is a higher chance that we may conformly says that correction has been over because of there is no fast nature here. 21,850 levels is the support expected, and as expected the price got support and price moved higher. Okay, the price is 21,850 and holding for now. With this price data, the price may give some support. If supports need to see how the price is bouncing because the expected low is not yet reached. See, that was the post I shared and I just now explained. And on May 14th, actually the price moved higher than the expected. I expected the price to stop between 22, I think I shared 22,200 levels. Yes, I think 22,200 is the possibility reversal zone. But once the price crosses that, I shared this option. When Nifty was trading around 22,222, if the price needs to decline, it should reject here or between 22,290 to 22,350. See, this I shared on 14th May. 14th May is here. Okay. I share this information on this day and you can see this high around 22,330. Okay. So 22,350. We got almost low to 22,060. Okay, I will mark this line because these two lines are now important zone. I will explain in the later part of this video. So the price reached 22,060, almost 250 plus points, right? And this I shared on May 17th, yesterday, when it was trading around 22,475. Need to check if resistance comes between 22,500 to 550. And I also shared Banknifty 48,150 to 48,300. And as of now, both Nifty and Banknifty is holding that level only, 22,500. So now we will discuss the reason for expecting 21,100 and what we may expect in coming weeks and the most important levels to watch out for. Fine. Now I come to this level. So we need to understand from the broader perspective. So why I expected 21,400 to 21,100? I move to daily chart. Okay. Say I'm coming from 2020 low. So this is 2020 low, and if this is wave 1 and wave 2, all this can be wave 3. Okay, wave 3 in process and not yet completed. So in that wave 3, I'm sharing why I expected 21,400. Okay, reason behind it. So if this is wave 1 and wave 2, wave 3 completed or not? That's one question. So I'm sharing the both options. So I'm assuming wave 3 completed at the top here. Okay, and wave 4 and wave 5. Why? See, the wave 3's most probably minimum will reach 1.618 times. If you check in this way, see the price exactly reached 1.618 times. So there is a possibility that the third wave have ended here. That is 3 of 3. This is one possibility. That's why I said there is a possibility of A, B, C down to 21,400. Why 21,400? Before that, I will share the internals 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, this is the internal of 3 of 3. So, what is the minimum expectation of wave 4 retracement? Minimum 23%. 23.6% comes to 21,400. Okay, this is the reason I expected minimum 21,400. I'm just sharing the reason. This is one option, right? So now we are in still wave 3. Wave 3, that is 3 of 3 itself not completed because 1.618 is minimum level. So I'm just sharing the options. So what will be the internal count? This is wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, all this can be wave 4 and wave 5. I mark it as red to complete the wave 3, right? So in this case, how far the wave 4 retraced? Now this is the wave 4 and I am calculating from this wave 2. Again not even 23.6%, that comes to around 21,600, 650. But remember I said 21,700 to 750 is important zone. This is the reason for it. So by calculating all these numbers only, I said there is a possibility of reaching 21,400 or 21,700. Got it? So I'm explaining just reasons. Everything moved as per our projection, but only thing is the last, I remove these things. So if the final down, if it comes over here, I'll be satisfied that the correction has been over. That can be the minor fourth end and we may start proceeding the fifth of third, but that not happen. Fine. If it is a triangle, yes, it may move higher. In if you see from 2020 low, all our retracements are very small. Even if you see weekly, see this wave 2 also, see this wave 2. Just sees 23.6% only. So this is also possible. So in the pullbacks are mostly settling at 23% to 38% only. I'm just sharing the info, right? Fine. So this is what happened, and this is the reason behind my the levels I expected for support. Fine. So what we may expect now? I move to hourly chart. See, this cannot be 1, 2, 3, 4 now. Okay, that is, I'm very clear that if it is 4, it should have stopped here itself. So it is not clearly wave 1, 2, 3, 4. So now can we assume that correction has been ended here or not? Yes, possible. But even the 23.6% also not met in both the situations. I just showed before. In both situations, it is either it is a minor 4 or a fourth of third. But in both the situations, it not even reached the minimum expectation of 23.6%. So there is still a possibility of turning into a complex correction like ABC, ABC, ABC. Okay, I'm not sure because this is fourth. We need to be analyze each and every wave separately. And for that, I will share the important levels also. See, this format, okay, as of now, the price reached between 61% to 78%. Okay, this will be a mostly, that's why I shared around 21, sorry. So I shared 22,500 to 550 can be the resistance. If it moves higher, we may even check this number, 22,585. But please remember, this curvy nature and fast rise, okay, should continue for new trend. I will repeat again. If the price comes lower below this point, okay, if the price not crosses this zone and comes below this zone 22,300, you should be slightly cautious. The price may see some pullback or correction, and the support should be this point. Below this low, this can become a complex pattern also. Okay, since it's a fourth and I not seeing a clear impulse wave here, it can be ABC or 1, 2, 3, but this is curvy and I will wait for some confirmation. That's why I shared this levels, say 22,500 to 22,550. If it rejects here and comes fast below this 22,300, slightly cautious, okay. It may be 3 and pull back, but if it comes below this level, it can become a complex pattern also. Why? In Bank Nifty, see, this is the important trend line I am showing from the weekly chart. See, this trend line at any cost should be protected for bullish view. And if you notice, this is a 5-wave rise and a 3-wave decline, and everything we exactly calculated at this zone. So if it is wave 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a throw over in E, yes, accepted in a diagonal. And if it is wave 1, wave 2, how to calculate this part? Can be 1, 2, 1, 2. But here I cannot see a clear impulse wave. I mark it as A, B and C. Okay, I explained in a previous video the price exactly rejected at 1.382, which can be the possibly expanded flat, and only 3-way move here. So these are the reasons for my assumptions. Yes, this ABC can end here also, and it is called as running flat, but running flat is extremely rare situation. You should not expect. That is my understanding. Okay, we should not expect a running flat beforehand. So if it is an expanded flat, it may come to even this previous low of around 46,500. So if it turns, I move to hourly chart. Okay, so it can be wave 1, wave 2, and all this can be wave 3, and this wave 4 should reject between 38% to 50%. It's already crossed 38%, so 50% is 48,300 levels. That's why I mentioned 48,300 levels. That's all. Very simple analysis. If the price rejects here around 48,300 and crossing below this point 47,330 may signal a one more down to Bank Nifty, completes the correction. So if this happens, it can even a pull back and move higher. That's why I said, I think I not screenshotted here. There is a possibility that Bank Nifty may make one more low, but Nifty can make just a pullback. That also possible. So we need to see how the prices are developing. So immediately we need to see if the price rejects around 48,300 and closing below 47,330, we may expect a one more low in Bank Nifty, and so far it is not making an impulse. It can turn to be a complex, or it may give a 1-2, 1-2 a pullback and move higher. So some sort of pullback or some sort of correction or some sort of a sideways is expected in next week, and this situation only applies if the price rejects at 22,500, 550 or 580 and Bank Nifty at 48,300, because if this rejects, then only we can go with this assumption. If not, we may think of alternate view that there is a possibility of correction has been over. See, and also in broader markets, I hope you remember when the price was trading here itself, we said that the resistance is around this point 17,100, and in mid cap it already crosses the all time high. So all the 4 indices are moving in separate ways. See, Nifty reaches almost 78.6%. Bank Nifty not even reached the 50%. Small cap reaches 78.6%, and mid cap crosses the all time high. So all the indices are moving in its own speed. So now the resistance is for the mid cap, we can check between 19,460. It is mid cap 150. So for the mid cap 150, we need to see the resistance between 19,300 to 19,460 or 500. We need to see how the price rejects here or crossing this line. If it crosses this, I think we are in new uptrend only. And in small cap, we need to see the equal high of 17,100. And in Bank Nifty, we need to see 48,300. And in Nifty, 22,500 to 550. Even we can have this 22,600 also possibly, because this is a fourth. Okay, anyway, it's a fourth one. It may take a complex structure also. See, all these things comes under the broader perspective that minimum 23.6% is not yet met. See, each and every wave has certain fib retracements, and each and every wave has certain characters. See, I have a separate course. If you want, you can check in my description. I will share all the links where you can able to get the practical way of Elliottwave knowledge, and you can apply in your own charts without anyone's help. I shared almost 350 plus charts, and also I'm started to sharing the real-time chart analysis and explaining that how the waves are leading the price. Many have registered and receiving positive feedback for it. And once you start applying the Elliottwave rules, guidelines, fib numbers, and characters, that is important. See, even though the price comes here, why it is not break down here? Because it does not have the character of it. I already mentioned in this post, right? For this, the price needs to decline with the gaps and fast nature. And also here also I mentioned also the approaching speed is equally important. That is very, very important. The character of waves, many people are not giving characters to the waves. So if you want to learn the Elliottwave in most professional way, you can register the course. All the details in description. Okay, fine. So this is the update I want to share it with you. So Nifty in broader perspective, we are in fourth. Either fourth completed or not, we will be analyzing in the coming week. Still, it is a fourth one. We can expect a complex. That is what my idea, because since the minimum fib level also not met, the price may turn to become a complex and make somehow the price reach the minimum expectation of 23% minimum. Anyway, we will see the price action in the coming week, and also I shared every level for Nifty, Bank Nifty, small cap and mid cap. And if you see the intermarket divergence, this is 4 hours chart. This is also explained in the course in detail, how you can find the intermarket divergence. Those who are registered in the course, I hope this will be helpful. Right? This is the way of identifying the bottoms for the particular wave. As of now, I can see only 3 wave, right? So I cannot confirm it as impulse. Remember, this curvy nature and fast price action should continue. If not, but the price comes lower below this point, you should be cautious that there is a pullback or correction is going to be happen. I hope you like this video. So I shared all the levels for all the 4 indices. The previous week and the next week, due to some medical work, I will not be available all the time. So whenever I get time, I will give the update in X. So that's why I not shared more post in previous week. So if you want to learn the Elliottwave in most practical way, see, I believe I'm sharing the most important things, the most practical way of identifying the reason behind the supports and resistance. So that's the way to learn Elliottwave practically. So if you want to learn this type of contents, and you can subscribe the channel and share it with your friends. At the same time, if you want to make a career in Elliottwave, or if you want to learn the Elliottwave in a professional way, I have a separate course, paid one. you can check the course details in the description, or you can check the website magicfibs.com. So thank you. Thanks for your support. We'll meet you in next learning video. Happy weekend. Take care.